Joyhdae.
Ryan. Virgo season. Okay. I got 3 hot takes for you this week, today.
Oh,
Three.
okay.
Three.
Okay.
Three of
I'm
them.
right.
All
Wait, let me
right.
put my drink down. Hold on. Let me put my drink down.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. It's Portia. Portia. It's Portia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it irks me so much. Porsche, the car.
Mm-hmm.
Portia.
That I knew.
Americans say things very dumb, and
Yeah.
I've never been so embarrassed to be one. Like, it's just it's just
Listen,
get it together.
it's definitely Portia.
Hmm.
And people, especially when black people say it correctly, people who can't afford Porsches like to try to correct people and be like, it's Porsche. No, it's not. But
Okay.
thanks for playing.
All right. Now, my family is from Guyana.
Yes.
Both my parents born there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling y'all a long time now. I'm giving up the code switching. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when vegetable comes out of my mouth, it is what the fuck it is. All right. It is what it is.
Because
I'm
make it
just
eat my
saying.
vegetable. I don't
I'm
know
just saying.
why West Indians insist on so many
Syllables.
syllables. Thank you for the word vegetable. Because even my mother, you're cooking any vegetable? Yes, I'm cooking vegetables. I happen to like
Yo,
vegetables.
I'm so traumatized by that word. When I was a kid, like the torment these children would put me through because I said it that way, and they would just like, "What the hell is a vegetable?" And I just could not understand what I was saying wrong because
The
that's the
things
only way
that are
I heard it.
healthy that you eat.
That's the
Duh. What you mean?
But now in my big fours, I don't care. I don't care. It is what it is. It
Your
is.
poor kids, they really about
It
to be
is
out
what it
here
is.
saying vegetable.
No, yo, what's crazy about these damn newfangled children? We from New York. You heard how I just said New York? How
Mm-hmm.
we say water, how we say
Mm-hmm.
all of that? They don't speak like that. Like, you live in this house with me. Why don't you sound like this? It don't make sense.
But you know what's funny is I can relate because my mother has the only Antiguan accent. And y'all hear how I talk. And I grew up with her.
But that's not the case though. You from New York, you're supposed to be repping for New York. So at the end of the day, your AAVE should have a New York twinge at all
That's
times.
true. That's
Period.
true. But
Like, so I
these
don't
kids
I
be
don't get
watching
it.
these shows and the YouTubes, and they
The
don't
YouTube.
be they
That's
don't
it.
be they don't be New York. See, I was gonna say Americans because as far as I'm concerned, it is the United States of New
States of
York,
the United States of New York. Exactly. Exactly. Only
and
four
they don't be
states.
from around here. They don't be
The
from around here.
only 4 states in New York.
That's
That's
it.
it.
That's it. Like it is what it is. You know,
Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan. Well, Brooklyn, Queens,
Harlem.
Harlem.
Okay. Shout out to Harlem. I'm just gonna say this because it always tickles me
And the
pink.
Bronx.
In the Bronx. I love the fact that Harlem is so distinguished that we're in Manhattan, but we're not Manhattan. It's Harlem. Like we're different. We're a borough. Like don't play
Yeah.
with us, but we're a
Plain and
borough.
simple. Plain and
Like,
simple. All right. All right. And just so that we don't take too much time,
mm-hmm,
my last hot take. My last
mm-hmm.
hot take. Fat Joe reminded me of it this week, and
Okay.
I'm going for it.
Okay.
Why did we start calling hot dogs glizzies? Why are y'all so gay phobic?
Mm,
Question mark.
mm-hmm,
Because when it was hot dogs, y'all was eating hot dogs.
mm-hmm,
Now that it's
mm-hmm.
glizzies is gay. I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what they serve they serve it at the game. We go to the hood. We go to the hood movie theater. They got the best glizzies,
Those
as they call it.
those
I don't care. I
the
don't
movie theater
care.
hot dog. I don't know
I'm
where they get that meat from. Pause. But it bangs.
I'm not stopping eating hot dogs because I refuse. It's not a glizzy. I won't stop. And secondly, I don't pause. So it is what it
Yeah.
is. I don't care. It is what it is. That's my
You
hot
see,
take.
this is me adding to the hot take, right? Because when I eat hot dogs, and I get it, I'm a woman and like glizzy shouldn't bother me, whatever, whatever. When I eat hot dogs, I don't think of phallic things. I think of a hot dog. So even if I call it a glizzy, I'm still thinking of a hot dog. So if you're putting a glizzy, as you say, towards your mouth, and the first thing you think about is something that is phallic and attached to another man, there's some things that you may need to work out.
Yeah, like you shouldn't worry about the fact that I'm eating hot dogs. You should
Yeah.
worry about the fact that I prefer chicken or turkey over beef. I'm just saying.
Listen,
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
while we're giving our hot takes, I'm gonna say kudos to everybody. Last week I mentioned felching, and I assumed
I meant to
that
look that up.
people
I
would
meant
look
to.
it up and would be in my mentions in my DMs on some Joyhdae.
Oh my god.
What are we doing? Why
Oh
do you
my
even
god.
know about this? And y'all have not. So curiosity did not kill the cat. And I'm not telling y'all what felching is. Yeah, y'all gotta look it up.
Oh god, I gotta go do this again. Oh my
And
goodness.
if Ryan decides to bring it up, that's all on Ryan. But I'm just letting y'all know that it's a thing. It happens. People do it.
Wow.
And they enjoy
Wow.
it, you know? So shout out to y'all for not being curious enough to want to look that up. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Luckily this is not a public computer. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Why do you know this? This is a good question today. This is a good question. Wow. Genuine tears in my eyes right now. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wow, my young ears, my young eyes. Jesus. Why today? Why?
Oh
Why?
God. I
Oh my
just,
god.
I know a lot of things, unfortunately,
Wow. Wow. Wow.
for y'all.
Mm-hmm.
How was your week?
Uh my week was deserving of me going crazy in the gym this week, and now I
Amen.
am
Hallelujah.
super sore because
Okay.
what I've found out through therapy and things like that is that when you have a tough time, a lot of times the chemicals that your body excrete and all of that while you're working out in the gym can really
Mm-hmm.
help to settle your nerves and things like that. So I've been in the gym this week, really going for it, and I don't know if I can raise my arm above my shoulder, but it is what it is. It is. It is
Eventually you
what it
will.
is.
You don't need it today. You don't need it right now. So
I don't
that's
need
what
my.
that's the
I don't need my arms.
that's
Right.
that's
I
the
don't. I
plus
don't got to
right
reach the
now.
top shelf right now. I don't have to do
We
that.
good. You're good right now, I actually had therapy today, and I told my therapist, shout out to Lexapro,
Mm.
because that's the prescribed drug that I am on to help with my mental issues. And Lexapro has Lexapro been getting me through with this daylight savings and the depression that I usually get. Me and Lexapro, y'all gonna
I
have
thought
to
we.
pry Lexapro from my dead hands.
I think we do this every single year, Jade. There's only one S in daylight saving
What did I
time.
say? Did I say savings?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. And you did it on
I
your social as well. I meant to say that as well.
Thank you for telling me. I was tired that night, to be honest. Like I was in bed. It was 7 o'clock. I was in bed. Daylight saving time
Boom.
is a bitch, and it's
Mm-hmm.
cold. Like remember when we used to ease into it?
Listen, I'm not about to do this every single time the seasons change. We don't have seasons anymore. It is
We
just what
don't.
it is. It
It
is
is,
what it is.
but it's just like how we go from like one week I was literally in a blazer just chilling to I
Mm-hmm.
literally had to pull out a puffer. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
like that. I like the
Mm-hmm.
ease into it. Puffer. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I like blazer, trench
Mm-hmm.
coat,
Mm-hmm.
slightly thicker trench coat, then
Mm-hmm.
puffer. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But it is what
Mm-hmm.
it is. It is what it
Mm-hmm.
is.
I went to a fundraiser for my kid's school. It was drag bingo, and
Love that.
I didn't. It wasn't as exciting as it sounded. It was just a bunch of chaos and a whole bunch of drunk white people, and we were. I was just like, I'm a game aficionado. So if we're
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
playing a game, let's play the game properly. All right.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Stop talking. Stop
mm-hmm,
trying to make jokes that people don't understand,
mm-hmm.
and say it loud enough so that I can hear it, so that I can put it on my bingo
Yeah.
board or whatever the case. So for me, it was what it was. I got my 2 drinks that I paid for, and that was that. But I say all of that. I don't know why I brought that up. I brought that up because we were talking about weather. I walked in there with an outfit, and I was in there stripping because it was so damn hot in there. It's like that's what you're talking about. I'm wearing all these layers, and then you get inside, and it's just like you never know. It's a very
It's
tough
just
time.
crazed. Yeah.
Plus, me stripping in the drag bingo was probably,
They was
I
like,
guess for
oh, and
somebody. It was for
another
somebody.
show? We get 2
For
shows for the
somebody.
price of one.
But
Yes.
I digress.
Um,
I digress. Yes. All right. Anyway.
Listen, this week has been a week politically. And I know we're not supposed to be, we're supposed to be a fun show. This is going to be a fun political show. I'm just letting y'all know that because some things have happened. Let me give you a quick, what can you expect this week? We're going to be talking about Bubba's balls. Y'all will know what that means once we get to it.
Okay.
Trump and the Epstein files. Maybe we'll talk about the government shutdown a little bit. I don't know. Social media doing the absolute most. The penny has died. And my girl Olandria, the cult that I am a part of, is doing big things, and I am proud of her. But before we get to all of that,
okay,
I have an Am I the Asshole that was submitted by Brent. And this was a good one.
Okay.
Even though I kind of know we may be on the same page with this regardless. But anyway, here we go.
All right.
Am I the asshole for refusing to pay rent to my mom's new husband in the house that I own? I'm 28 and own a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house. Worked my way up, saved, dealt with nightmare roommates, finally bought my own place. Life was peaceful. Then my mom called. Her landlord was selling her condo and she couldn't find anything affordable in a decent neighborhood. Our relationship isn't exactly sunshine and hugs, but she's still my mom. So I told her she could stay with me for a few months while she saved for first and last month's rent. Cool, simple, temporary. Except when she showed up, she brought a surprise guest, her husband, Derek, a man I had literally never met in my life. I thought he was just helping her move. Nope, he stayed the first night, then the next, then every night. Fast forward 32 days, and Derek decides it's time for a talk. He tells me that I need to start paying him $800 a month in rent in my own house.
Sorry.
His reasoning? Apparently, my mom was doing the cooking and cleaning, and he was doing little repairs, and they've been covering some bills. Meanwhile, I'm over here paying the mortgage, insurance, utilities, and everything else they weren't touching. I confronted my mom, expecting her to say he'd lost his mind. Instead, she told me to just listen to Derek. That's when I realized they were running this as a team. So I called my realtor. If we're talking rent, let's talk real rent. Turns out a single bedroom in my area goes for about $1,400 a month. She connected me with a leasing agent named John who offered to help manage everything for a small fee. On with this newfound Zillow-powered confidence, I told my mom and Derek that I agreed we should talk finances. And since they were using MySpace, they'd need to come to pay $1,200 a month starting immediately. Suddenly, everybody got quiet. Then they said they needed to think about it. That Monday, John, the leasing agent, came to my house to go over the formal rental agreement. Derek looked like someone told him rent was due in the afterlife, too. John calmly explained that when family is involved, having a neutral third party can keep things fair. That's when mom and Derek started arguing. Eventually, Derek announced that they'd just leave instead. By Friday, both of them were gone, and I didn't have to pay rent in my own house, which was honestly the real win here. So, am I the asshole for basically flipping their rent scheme on them, or were they completely out of pocket from the start? Right?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay.
Like, the audacity. The audacity.
I own this, and you're telling me.
Oh my God. What?
That I have to pay you. You're living here for free.
I don't even know you, man. I just met you.
And you're telling me I gotta pay you $800 a month in my house.
Yo, first of all, you staying with me, the least you can do is help around the house. The least you can do.
Free. You're like free.
Oh my God. Like,
and the crazy thing is people do have this. That's what I was gonna say. People have the audacity. Could you imagine?
No, I can't. Not in my house.
Like,
oh no. Oh no.
A full-on mortgage, utilities, insurance, property taxes. I'm paying all of that. And you come to me telling me because you painted a wall, I gotta pay you $800.
The real win is that this 28-year-old was able to purchase a home in this economy, which is amazing. Where do y'all live is the question, and what do you do is the question.
That is the other question.
Those are the questions that need answers.
I mean, honestly, it must be a very small area because a 1-bedroom or a single bedroom in the area going for $1,400 a month, when in New York that's like $3,200.
I'm not spending for an SRO single room for a single room $1,400. Are you crazy?
You know how much they charge in New York?
I'm just saying. I don't know actually how much they charge for an SRO in New York, but at the same time, this Like, why would I want to spend that type of money for one room? Like, it's not. Hmm. I don't know. I guess maybe depends on where you're living. If you're in a roommate situation, I don't know. I don't know how this
It
goes.
says in New York, rents typically ranging from about $774 to over $4,500 per month.
For an SRO?
Yeah.
Oh my
Manhattan
god.
SROs are typically more expensive, with rent often starting at $1,200 to $1,800, while Brooklyn and Queens may range from $800 to $1,300. The
So
Bronx and
then,
Staten Island may have lower prices.
so then this person lives in a place comparable to New York, and at
Probably
20
Jersey somewhere.
and at 28 is able to afford a house, which is
Well,
crazy. What do you do? What do you do?
which true, but also we don't know when this was submitted. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like it could be like
Right.
pre
Right.
recently
Yeah.
when houses was $30 in a dream and you could afford that. You know what I mean? Like
Well, to answer the question, you are not the asshole. This was actually perfect how you handled it, and great. Good for them. Good riddance.
like the way my mother and I would have to have a serious conversation, because what do you mean I need to listen to Derek?
What do you mean you conspiring with your random ass husband that I never
Like,
met before in my house against me? Are you crazy? You gotta
ma'am,
go too. You
ma'am,
gotta go.
yeah,
You gotta
you
go.
and Derek gotta go, because the audacity, okay?
Oh
The
no.
audacity.
Me offering the kindness of my heart, a service for you so that you don't gotta be out on the streets and you acting crazy. Oh hell no. Hell no.
Allowing you to stay so that you can save first and last for or your deposit for a new space, and then you gonna come and tell me you charging me for my kindness?
That's the first and last. They was trying to get the first and last from you.
Like, if you and Derek
Oh
don't
no.
keep it moving,
Kick rocks. Oh no. And stump your toe.
like on the way out, okay? Oh my God.
Oh man.
Anyway, we lost a real one this week. After 232 years, the penny is officially done.
Oh, well, another one. Good riddance.
You so stupid.
I don't remember the last time I pulled out a penny for anything. As a matter of fact, when people give me pennies back after I use the rare occasions that I use cash, they give me a penny back. I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with that? Yo, it's so ridiculous. It's a
So the
dumb
last
thing.
batch was minted on November 12th. It cost almost 4 cents to make one penny.
Yep.
So that makes sense. I'm at this point, now that the penny is done, and I told you this in our chat, in our text messages. I'm keeping my pennies now. So by the time I'm 93 and they really out of circulation, and they be like, "Does anyone have a 1997 penny from 2025?" And I'm like, "Yeah," and they be like, "It's worth 5,476 trillion."
That's a
Oh,
big lie. You gonna be the dumb idiot walking around with all this weight of coins, and then when you ready to sell it, you gonna make $2,000.
weight
Which
of
me
coins. It's gonna be right in my
two
little Louis Vuitton
two
coin
thousand
purse. I'm gonna
dollars
keep the ones
two
that I
thousand dollars
have.
when you 93 is gonna be worth the same thing as $2 right now. Like it's
It'll give me a scratch off ticket, and then that scratch off ticket will help me win millions. Okay.
the delusions, the Lulu.
I'm just letting you know right now. When I hit big in '93, Ryan, don't come. We running this back. We running this back. Time stamp it. We running this back.
At
Okay.
93, I'll oblige you on that. At 93, if you win it right now, then we got to talk. We got to figure it out. We got to figure it out. But 93, it's okay. I'm okay at 93.
You are
But
rude.
I did see Forbes posted something recently. The nickel ain't far behind that one either, because it costs 4 cents, nearly 4 cents to make a penny, but it costs 13.78 to make a nickel.
Why?
13 cents, 13.78 cents, sorry. 13.78 cents to make a nickel. So at the end of the day, that's going too. The only thing that they're making money off of is the dime and the quarter. The dime costs 5.76 cents to make, and it costs 14.68 cents to make a quarter. So
The crazy thing is, businesses are now rounding up to the nearest nickel.
I mean,
I need
that's
y'all to round down.
yeah, listen,
I need y'all
listen,
to round down. Y'all
listen.
rounding up? No, round that shit down. Okay. If it's 10:01, 10 even. You're not getting 10.5 out of me. 10 even.
That's not how rounding works. That's not how 1001 should go to $10. 10.
10:02, 10:03. Round it down. $10. You're not getting a nickel out of me. 10.7, $10. Fuck out of
The
here.
thing is, I would never know because I only use Apple Pay to pay most of my things. So it is what it is.
I mean, I usually typically 98% of the time I only use my card or Apple Pay on my phone or whatever. But there are other rare occasions where I do keep cash on me. Sometimes when I'm like, okay, Joyhdae, let's see how much you spend in a day so I can like budget myself properly. Because sometimes I need to physically do it versus the
Y'all,
mechanical way of the digital world.
y'all are
But I
lucky
get
if
it.
you catch me on any day and I have more than like $10 in my wallet or $20. That's a big day. Like
Well,
if you,
tomorrow I'm gonna have cash on me because I'm getting my hair braided. Even though I can pay with my debit card, they charge you an extra 4% processing fee. So y'all
you
gonna get
see,
this cash.
like if they was to rob me right now, they got to take me to the bank.
We're not going to the
Cause,
bank. We're not going to the bank.
Cause I don't got no cash to give you. I'm sorry.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go to the bank tomorrow because I don't have no cash on me either. But Okay, so I have been super excited about this topic because it has given me life. And the reason it's given me life is because I like when bad things happen to bad people. And in that same vein, the Epstein files, we've basically received over 23,000 pages of just mess. In this mess, which is a massive dump, we've got emails, calendars, financials, screenshots, clippings, notes, random ebooks. It's basically the world's most chaotic evidence closet. Very messy. The archive looks like basically someone walked into Jeffrey Epstein's office and just pulled everything that they could. There was emails showing name drops and interactions with high-profile people like Trump, Bill Clinton, Elon Musk, Prince Andrew, Steve Bannon, Peter Thiel, Naomi Campbell, and a whole bunch of other celebrities and political names. Some of the files go back 20 years, Palm Beach police investigations, early victim interviews, older legal documents. Most people are like, it's a lot, but not new. Sensitive info has been redacted, including victims' identities and like child sex abuse material. Congress wants federal agencies to release everything unredacted. We shall see what happens. There's definitely going to be more releases expected. Listen, I just want y'all to know that Donald Trump was out here calling Hillary Clinton his op while he was out here giving Bill Clinton some sloppy top. I just need y'all to know that.
He's the side chick.
I just need y'all to know that Donald Trump was Bill Clinton's side piece. Okay.
Oh my God.
In the email, in one of the emails, it literally says, ask him if Putin has the photos of Trump blowing Bubba. Now, y'all know they call Bill Bubba.
Bill Bubba, yep.
And then he said something about he thought he had Soros. And then the same person, Mark Epstein, I'm assuming is related to Jeffrey, said, you and your boy Donnie can make a remake of the movie Get Hard.
Wow.
Why would you say that after telling him if Putin got pictures of him blowing Bubba?
Wow.
I can't believe that Donald Trump was out here giving sloppy toppy.
I mean,
to Bill Clinton.
Nothing's unbelievable to me anymore. Nothing.
I will say this, and I have been thinking about this, and this may be the episode's title, possibly. This gives a whole new meaning to the name Big Beautiful Bill. That's all I'm going to say. See how he was going hard for that? See how he was going hard for that? I'm just...
Oh, my goodness, Joyhdae.
Out of all the things they could have named that Bill, that man called it Big Beautiful Bill, and he was not letting up.
Wow.
I'm just saying, it's all...
Wow.
You start connecting the pieces.
All the jokes are right there. Yo, I'm buying front row to your stand-up special, Joyhdae. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
You don't even gotta do much. The jokes just write themselves.
They're just writing themselves at this point. Like, what do you mean?
Wow.
What do you mean?
Wow.
America is the world's largest meth lab in a trailer park. That is what America has become.
That is
clear.
This? That is clear.
What do you mean?
Wow. That is, I mean, but what about her emails though? What about your emails?
What about your emails, sir?
What about the emails about you, sir?
And on top of that, Jeffrey Epstein did not like Donald Trump because there were other emails, but he was basically, outside of just saying like he was just an evil person, like Jeffrey Epstein was basically like, he's not rich. He basically loans out his name to everything. He owes everybody money. He is not who he thinks he is. Like, it's all a lie. He's the only dog that didn't bark, meaning Trump does not snitch. I lock him up. What are y'all waiting for at this point? Lock him up.
I have no faith in that. Y'all can say that
Yeah,
all you
I
want,
don't
but I
either.
have zero faith in that. Like, it's just he's gonna like it's this is such a huge deal. If
Yeah.
it was anybody else, but because it's him, somehow, some way, something else is gonna pop up, and we are just going to somehow forget about this. Like, I don't.
Also, Megyn Kelly has decided that she's a pedophile apologist because apparently there's a difference when it comes to pedophilia, a 15-year-old child and a 5-year-old child. Just in case you were wondering. Let me actually pull up her actual quote. I'm gonna put Epstein because they're not about to find pedophilia on my damn.
Yo, this is what, yo, I was getting ready to look things up, and I definitely was like, delete, type again, delete.
Yeah,
Before
nah, I
press
was about to
enter,
be like,
because
I was like, y'all are not. She said,
sort of like you're felching just now.
I mean, we can't yuck nobody's yum, like that's just a thing people do.
We might find that in the rest of those papers. I'm just
Listen,
saying, it's in there somewhere.
big beautiful bill, we don't know.
Wow.
So she basically says she has the political commentator referenced someone very, very close to this case who knows virtually everything about the late financiers, troubling private dealings that helped her form her own views on the matter. Jeffrey Epstein, in this person's view, was not a pedophile. This is the person's view who was there for a lot of this, but that he was into the barely legal type. Like, he likes 15-year-old girls. I realize this is disgusting, but he wasn't into like 8-year-olds. There's a difference between a 15-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Yes, we do know that's how numbers work. There's difference in numbers, but like, we're talking about the same sort of 15-year-old that turned 15 in their freshman year of high school. That same type of 15-year-old. That's what we're talking about. Those children.
I'm just trying to figure out, again, is it Uchi Wally or is it One Mike? Because in one token, if, say, this same 15-year-old person that you're talking about commits a mass murder or does something horrendous, you tell us that that's a child and they don't deserve to have their whole lives taken away from them from a mistake that they made.
As a matter of fact, we don't even get their full names. We don't get their faces on
Right.
this, like
They're
all
a
that type of
child.
stuff. Yeah,
They're
all
a
that.
child. They have committed an atrocious crime, but it is a child, or they've said the N-word online. That is a child. They don't know better. Their brains are not fully developed. Why would we ruin this young person's future over something that they said in their youth? Now you're going to try to tell me that that same 15-year-old is not technically a youth, but is capable of having sexual dealings with a man old enough to be her grandfather.
My God. Oh my gosh.
Like, y'all will
Oh
find some way to justify everything and anything, and it is disgusting. It is disgusting. And the other part is like, people are like, well, Clinton is in it. Lock his ass up too then. If that's the case, I don't care. Whoever is in there and there's any evidence of them having sexual relations with underage children, lock them up. I don't care who it is. But you know who's not going to be in there? Barack Obama. You know who else not going to be in there? Kamala Harris.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Oh, okay. Like, y'all are just disgusting. Y'all are disgusting. And honestly, y'all should have been treating Bill Clinton better because obviously y'all boy was in love with him. Bill could have really been our first husband 2 times over if Trump had his way.
Yikes. Yo, speaking of Hillary, how much more can this lady take? I just don't
Hillary,
know.
girl, at this point in time, you can let that man go. It's okay, girl. You can let that man go. We will not hold it against you. But you know who's sleeping good tonight on this beat? Monica Lewinsky. I know Monica is fluffing that pillow and is like,
she was fluffing something else, but
yeah,
apparently, apparently, this man had way more charisma. I was a child. I don't know. I wasn't paying close enough attention to Bill Clinton when he was in his heyday, but people was people was like head over heels for this man.
Oh, nah.
Apparently,
I remember when Bill Clinton went on the Arsenio Hall show and played his saxophone, it was over for Black America right then and there. That was all we needed to see. That man played that sax, and everybody was like, oh, he's Black. And he's on the Black talk show. Because again, back then too, they didn't really court us, right? Like we show up, we vote, but people weren't necessarily talking to us, and they weren't necessarily going on our shows, and you know what I mean, giving us attention. I distinctly remember. I even said, "Oh, if I could vote, I would vote for you." I wasn't even an American citizen then, but Clinton had my vote. Bubba had my vote back then. Okay, I was voting for Bubba.
Man,
and then here comes Barack.
I was 11. I was 11. Just
I've always been. I thought I was going
attention.
to. I mean, while you were actually working many careers growing up, I was about to be everything and everybody. Okay, I was going to be Whitney Houston Jr. I was going to be a politician. I was going to be an astronaut like Dr. Mae Jemison. Excuse me. I was going to be a criminal defense attorney. I had it all. I was doing it all back then. You can't tell me nothing. So me and Bubba. Like I had Chuck Schumer's autograph, which I told my mother to throw it away if she ever finds it because yuck.
I drove Pataki around when I was an Uber driver. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just thought you'd want to know.
I mean, listen, one time I got on the elevator with Anthony Weiner at my old job, and I gave him the hairiest of eyes. Did I tell y'all the time? In Trump's first presidency, they still kind of lived in the city, his two sons. And one of the sons bumped into me one day, like they were backing. He wasn't paying attention. I was walking forward. He was backing up and he bumped into me. And he did say, excuse me. And I took that moment to let him know that his father is a whole entire asshole. And then I kept it moving. So listen, it's in us. Okay?
Listen, my third grade teacher, her name was Miss Weiner before the Christmas break, and she came back as Mrs. Frankenstein after she got married. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
The fact that this has gone so off the rails just now. Where's this plane landing? I don't know.
Listen.
This plane has.
They should have never made me an adult. Like,
first of all,
what?
The biggest scam ever. I would like to sue whomever I need to sue. Let's get the class action lawsuit together now. Oh, first of all, also, I just watched video. Donald Trump is blasting or was blasting the Phantom of the Opera Broadway play, the soundtrack from the White House. Like the top. That man is going through it. That dementia that Sundowning got him. That man he's not long for the world.
Oh man.
With that being said, the 2025 shutdown has ended after 43 days. It has been the longest in U.S. history. Democrats folded per usual. Temporary funding bill has passed. Workers get back pay and life moves forward basically until January 30th, because essentially this is just a Band-Aid. Government is funded into January 30th, 2026. So the VA, Agriculture, FDA, and Congress get full year funding. There's still going to be fights about the ACA subsidies, Medicaid, which will be postponed until next month. The House passed the bill 222 to 209, so federal workers can get paid again. SNAP is fully funded through September 2026, thank God. Hopefully they don't try to hold that against people.
Right.
But 9 out of the 12 funding bills still remain unresolved. Defense, Homeland Security, State, Treasury, all on temporary money. I will probably be in another shutdown in 2026. I'm not going to hold you. I feel bad for federal workers, but
yeah, I just don't understand, and they wonder why Mom Donnie is so attractive to people right now. People don't trust either party anymore, and they're looking for a change. Like how you shut down the government on one particular point, and then don't get that thing, and then reopen the government. Like, what is wrong with y'all? Like, what is wrong with y'all?
They promised.
Okay.
Who?
The same.
Who promised? Because I know y'all not listening to them.
Oh God.
I know y'all not listening to them folks. First of all, sidebar, you brought up Mom Donnie, and he cracks me up because they don't know how to deal with him
at all.
So he did not go to the Veterans Day parade this year. Instead, he actually went and spent time with veterans.
Mm-hmm.
Why are y'all upset about that? Why are y'all trying to make that a thing?
They're dumb. You know what it was? It was just like, oh, we didn't see him there. Oh, that's a talking point. And then he was like, I was actually talking to the veterans. I was with
Like,
them, and they was like, oh.
well, do you
That's
think?
what it was. That's what it was.
I remember. If I'm not mistaken, a reporter dead ass was like, "Do you think it was more important for you to be at the parade or spend time with the veterans?"
Kind of stupid question is that?
I want you to be so for real, sir. He sent Curtis Sliver. Okay, Curtis was there with his flag because that's what Curtis liked to do. I know he didn't send Curtis. Don't. I'm joking, y'all. He did not send Curtis. I don't need nobody in the comments telling me he actually sent Curtis. Curtis was there. That's all we needed. And then the other day, he was at some school in Crown Heights talking to the babies, introducing himself to the babies. What's your name? Oh, okay, I'm Zoran. Y'all got a problem with that. Y'all forgot that
That's what they
politics
supposed to do.
and politicians are supposed to be for
The
people.
Like, come on, yo.
And that is what that man is doing.
Oh my goodness.
For the people.
Mm-hmm.
And I see some of y'all millionaires, billionaires backtracking. Y'all said y'all was leaving December 31st. Pack it up. We want that property back. I think we sold after Mom Donnie won. I think they said like 33 like luxury apartments starting at like 5 million were sold in New York. Y'all not going nowhere. Y'all just be talking shit. Y'all not going nowhere. Okay, so this is gonna be fun for me because you don't really be on social media. You do be on social media, but you be trying to convince me to get another puppy. That's what you be on social media.
That's what I'm on there for. Like, I'm on there for workout tips. That's what I be seeing. Dogs, so that I can make sure that you can get another dog. And recently the algorithm has been telling me that I'm really into bowling and billiards. And so that's what I see. That's what I see. So, you know.
So, and you know, I be on social media. First of all, the amount of puppies that Ryan sends me, I have put him on timeout so many times. I have kicked him out of our group chat. That's just the two of us so many times. Because
Facts.
I don't have baby fever. I have puppy fever, and he refuses to let me be great.
That was the last thing you should have told me.
Every day, I wake up to 8 to 12 texts from Ryan that he has stored in his arsenal. And out of those 8 to 12, 6, if it's 8, 4 of them are doggies or cute puppies.
Yeah.
If it's 12, 10 of them are puppies, and then 2 of them are like random things that he finds.
Yes.
Timeout punishment.
Listen, I told you, I can't justify sending you stuff at 2:00 in the morning. So I have to hold them until it's a sensible time, and then I send them all in a group. That's how I do it. It
cracks me up because you make me seem like I am so popular when I'm out in public and my phone is just like bing, 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 bing. You be like, who's texting you? And I'd be like, it's Ryan. Leave it over here.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's been a lot that has happened in social media over the past month. 2 things that have happened recently that I wanted us to kind of talk about because they are, one is a little tragic, not a little tragic, it is very tragic, and there's a larger conversation to be had. And the second one kind of also is a larger conversation to be had. So we're going to talk about the first one. Excuse me. TikTok live stream tragedy. A woman in Illinois live streamed herself driving while hosting a TikTok live, hit a pedestrian on camera.
Oh my God.
And then asked her followers later, like 3 days later, to cash app her for mental leave donations. Now, I actually saw this video. So TikTok's rule is if you're driving, like you will get if you're driving and like you're streaming or whatever, or you're on live, it'll get flagged, it'll get taken down. How some people circumvent this is they will put up a green screen behind them so that whatever their algorithm, whatever they're using to detect, will just see your green screen and not you moving at a fast pace.
That's crazy.
She was in her car driving with the green screen with her grandkids in the back.
No way.
Hit an older gentleman named Darren Lucas, who was crossing the street, and like you heard her hit them, and the kids say, "Did we just hit somebody?" And then her basically like freeze for a little bit and then get off camera. And one, under the jail. you got to go under the jail, because there's no reason that you live streaming was so important that
Right.
you had to keep driving to do so.
Right.
Right? Like, because you set up your, like, you can decide. It's not like TikTok has a window for when you can live stream. You can live stream for 24 fucking hours. You could have gotten to where you needed to go, pulled over, and then had a live stream. And people
Right.
make a lot of money off of live streaming. I get it. But now you're going to jail. And a family has lost, and a community, because apparently he was a very much loved within his community. A community has
Right.
lost someone that was important to them.
Right.
Social media is a gift and a curse.
I mean, the gift part is what?
The gift part is the access that it gives you to certain things that you would never necessarily have access to. Right? Like,
Sure.
I've learned some things from
Sure.
TikTok about other cultures, other countries,
Okay.
being able to, like, you know what I mean? Like, take in that type of stuff. Like, if you're
Right.
doing it properly.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And also for people who are creative in that way, where there's a lot of noise happening, and we'll be talking about this a little later with Olandria, the opportunity to kind of elevate yourself, elevate your status in life due to your creativity, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of evens the playing field in that way for a lot of people. Obviously, the curse is y'all don't know what y'all doing.
I don't even know. Like, it's I don't know what it is. Is it fame? Is it like, it's got to be fame, because I don't know that people are really doing this for the fortune, because once they make the fortune, they really shouldn't be doing all the rest of the crazy stuff anymore, but yet they still continue to do it. And so it's got to be for the fame, which is a hell of a drug.
It
Hell
is.
of a drug. Like, I don't care. I really don't care. I just really want the money to have
That's
access to
it.
do whatever I want. That's all I want. I don't really care for y'all to know anything about my family, anything about anything that I got going on. I don't want to walk in the street and can't walk because y'all feel like I'm such an important person that y'all have to stop me and take a picture or do whatever.
Amen.
Run me down like Ariana Grande
That man
yesterday.
deserved, he needs to be
Which
in jail. He does that a
it's
lot.
it's like, yo, I don't care for any of that, and that's what y'all are like running after. And y'all seen this thing, fame, take down so many people, but yet y'all still want it. Like, y'all gonna do it any different? Like,
It is what it is.
it is what it is, and y'all, I just don't understand. I guess people, I don't know. I was just talking to my therapist about this, and like, I'm not the type of person that needs a thing to happen to me for me to learn the lesson. I can see it happen to
Amen.
somebody else and I could learn the lesson. So many of y'all be like, nope, I gotta do that shit myself. You just burned your hand on that stove. Let me see if it's hot. I don't think it's hot. You
That's
just
the
burned
one
off
that hot.
you just burned off your hand or whatever. Like, I see it, I smell it, whatever. No, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna do it myself. No, I ain't ever gonna be me.
It's like I my take on it is, I, Joyhdae,
Mm-hmm.
do not mind being public, but my life is private.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get what I give you,
What I
and
give
that's
you.
not gonna be the whole entire story of Joyhdae. So, for example, like, if I were dating somebody, or if I were married at this point,
Mm-hmm.
only the people that need to know would know. You would never see my husband on social media. You would
Mm.
never see my boyfriend on social media. I would be like, I'm on vacation with who? Me, myself, and my business, which is what you should be minding. Because also people have wicked intentions, right? Like, and so it's like, but it is the fame. It's not the money,
Mm-hmm.
because y'all get the money, y'all still just as, and not
Ridiculous.
physically,
Mm-hmm.
but tacky as y'all were, just as corny as y'all were before y'all got the money.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not making no change for the better. I cannot believe. Also, not to belittle the point too, TikTok definitely has some blame to take in this as well, because I remember when I used to play Pokemon Go, and like I would be in the back of a Uber,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, I'm in a new place. Let me open up my Pokemon Go app. And
Right.
Pokemon Go would be like, bitch, you're moving fast. We're not catching nothing right now because you're
Right.
you're accelerating.
Right.
Why is that not in place,
Right.
TikTok?
That's a question. That's the question, because I don't like when you mentioned this green screen thing, like, I don't know how that could circumvent anything when you have an accelerometer in your phone that they could actually tell how fast you're moving. Like, listen, I be driving, my phone be like, I'm seatbelt on, my phone is on the hands-free situation and all that. sometimes a FaceTime call comes in. I click it to answer whatever, so it's all coming through all the stuff. I'm still driving and doing my thing, and the phone's away from me. But what they not gonna see is my face on that
Okay.
on that screen. FaceTime is just like, you are moving, bitch. No,
Okay. Like,
no.
so like TikTok definitely has some blame to take in that too, because it shouldn't be just, oh, I can put up a green screen and I'm not gonna get flagged.
Yeah,
That it just doesn't make sense to me. Um, and y'all know people are stupid because it's y'all app and y'all seen the stupid shit people do all the time that y'all flag. So why weren't y'all like, why wasn't there anything in place for something like this? You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Okay, now this other one is messy. And it's to the point that we made about the fame and not necessarily the fortune.
Before you continue,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm healing now, but I beat myself up this week. I'm just gonna say this is the type of week I've been having. I was reaching in the back of my car to pick up a heavy thing. My hand slipped, reached back in front of my face, punched myself in the face. That told me one of two things. One, I'm clumsy. I done told y'all that. I hide it well. I hide it well. I hide it well. Secondly, I'm getting much stronger than I was before. I punched the shit out of my face. I'm just saying.
Almost knocked yourself out. What's that
All right.
sword? You something, knock yourself out. Okay. Anyway. So,
Yeah.
so there was another case that happened recently on TikTok that was between a woman suing another woman because she accused her of blowing up her marriage. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up is let me give you the backstory. It's two black women. One's name is Brene. The other one's name is Akira. Akira was married to this gentleman named Tim. Brene was married to this other gentleman named Devin. Brene and Tim had an affair, cheating on each other, was all over social media with the business. Brene bragging about it, whatever. Both of them left their respective partners. It was messy. It was nasty. Everybody on TikTok was in their business. Not me up until recently, because Akira decided that she was going to sue Brene. I believe they're in Virginia. She was going to sue Brene for alien of affection for $2 million. I'm bringing this up not because of the case and the messiness, but the fact that this was not my ministry, but I got pulled into it because people left their other states to show up at court to be a part of the circus.
Yo, this country is so ridiculous. I'm just saying.
I am talking about people drove, people
Oh
did not go
man.
to work so that they could be in the courtroom
Mm-hmm.
during this trial.
Mm-hmm.
We're not talking about the trial of someone who murdered somebody
Mm-hmm.
or something that was like, oh my God, I need to be a part of this. We are talking about two women that none of these people know personally, but just on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's taking their side. Brene is the bad guy. And I get it, because when Brene was breaking it down for me, that some of the things that she was doing, i.e., having that woman's child get her a wet wipe so she could wipe herself up after having relations with their father in their house. I get it. She is the bad guy. Yes, you heard me correct.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
But some of y'all really left y'all's homes to go sit in a courtroom and pay it. Y'all gave this more attention than y'all did the election in 2024.
People's attentions be in the wrong place. That's what happened in 2024. That's the problem. That is the real problem. That
I,
but
and
like,
I'm talking
wow.
about,
This is not surprising to me though. This is not surprising. I'm pretending actually. Like I'm like, oh wow, but when I think about it, it's not surprising. This is
it's
where we
not
at. This is
surprising,
where we
but
at.
I'm so, my flabbers are gasted. Because people was giving breakdowns after court as though they were on CNN.
Reporters, yeah.
And yes, I'm talking about, and in today's cross examination, Brene was saying this and this happened and this is what, or if they were there and like, they would take a break or it was the end of the day and they were walking around, like they are following these strangers with their phone cameras and being very, very mean and nasty and
Yeah.
bullying,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
look at you, Timmy, with the hips. Like,
again, this is all about fame and all that, because like I understand why people are there so that they could use, like, it's all content and all that stuff. Like Lauren LaRosa is on The Breakfast Club now.
Right.
You got like, I forget, this one lady who is like super 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 viral for like just everything she does in her news anchor voice
Oh, I
or
know who you're
whatever.
talking about. Yeah.
She's super super, like, she makes mad money now just doing that. And like, so I get why people find like, okay, if anything goes viral and I'm the recipient of this, how my life can change off of this or whatever. I get that point, but like, at what expense, right? This is people's real lives. Like, this is really
And
ridiculous.
also on the flip side, some of y'all are too comfortable sharing your lives on social media
That
because there's
part
no
too.
reason
We should
that
know.
anybody should have known that this was going on. It
Mm-hmm.
could have been, and I'm talking about like, yeah, we could have found out after the fact, but the amount of detail that people knew before this whole trial happened
Mm-hmm.
is crazy to me. And that means that y'all was recording everything and y'all was putting it out. Everything does not need to be content.
Yeah.
Cash
Yeah.
being here whooping my ass. I'm not gonna put that on social media. Y'all gonna think he a bully.
But you might though.
Yeah, I might. No, I might. Because y'all like that when
Yo,
you be beating my ass.
question. What was the name of that? What was the name of that series on TikTok where the lady was just so like 60 episodes or
Oh,
whatever of like of her
who the
life?
fuck did I marry?
Who the fuck did I marry? You do know that she sold that story to Natasha Rothwell, and she's gonna
Yeah,
do that show
I
or
don't
whatever.
think any I don't
I
think
think
we
it's
ever
gonna
gonna
be.
get a movie.
I think we
I
are.
don't think
I
at
think we
this
are.
point we done first of all, the ex-husband keep popping up every 6 months to tell us that it's a lie. So we don't care. We enjoyed it when it was happening. It's over now. We've already decided that you were the villain in the story. Mind your business. Leave us alone.
Oh man.
Um, but to that point too, this is random, but also tied in. You also sent me something that they are thinking about bringing Vine back. Keep it.
No, I thought they really already did though. Like, I think
Oh well, maybe they did. Keep
I
it.
think, yeah, I don't know. I got to look it up, but I think
Keep
it
it.
is actually happening.
Keep it. 6 seconds. Keep it. People's attention spans are already shit, and then now y'all gonna dwindle it down to 6 seconds. Keep it. Keep it.
It's called Divine now. D I, like a Jamaican vine, Divine.
We'll go
Divine.
Pandavine. You're not Pandavine? Jad, I'm gonna see your Pandavine over there. Keep it. Keep it.
Six
They can keep
seconds.
that too.
6 seconds.
They
Mm-hmm.
can keep that too. But I just had to get that off my chest because I heard about
All right.
it and it came in, and on much happier news, I'm
Yeah.
never getting off. I'm never leaving this cult. Okay. I told you I was in the cult of Nicolandria. I am never leaving this cult. My girl,
Is it still
Olandria,
is it still Nicolandria? Because it's only Alandria for me.
it's still Nicolandria because I
Okay.
appreciate the fact she actually just did I just watched a video with her interview with Angel
Angel
Reese,
Reese. Okay.
and that man don't play about her. So it's gonna be the two of them.
I didn't listen. I'm gonna listen to it.
Yeah, he don't play about her, and he's basically set the bar so high that even if they break up, whoever comes in behind him, she's not settling for whatever she was getting before. But anyway, to the dismay of the haters and the miserable,
Uh-huh.
Olandria Carthen is eaten.
First of all, tell them where she comes from, because some people may not know who this person is
So
if
Olandria
they was living under
Carthen
a rock.
is one half of Nicolandria, her boyfriend Nick, and they are famous off of or popular because they were on a reality show over the summer called Love Island.
Correct.
The whole thing played out like everyone's favorite romance novel. Olandria is literally one of the most beautiful women I have ever seen in my
Period.
entire life.
Period.
That face was literally, God was like, okay, let me show off real quick.
Let me chisel this out real
Let
quick.
me just make this because she has yet to look bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, they left the island as the second runner-up couple that got together like a week later, whatever. Olandria Carthen has been on one of the most epic runs that I have ever
Listen,
seen
out of reality is crazy.
out of anybody from a reality show.
Mm-hmm.
I am talking about, she was not an influencer in the sense that she had like a real following, right? Like people didn't really, like Ace had a following. People knew Ace. He was on TV. She
Yeah.
was relatively unknown
Right.
to now being the most sought after Black woman
Period. Like crazy.
in pop culture right now. And it's only been 4 months since the show has ended.
Yo,
I am talking about.
did you see the cover of Vietnam Harper's Bazaar?
Did I?
Oh my goodness.
Okay. We're talking about brand deals while everybody else is doing. I remember when. So the other part of the story is she was with another man on the show named Taylor, who said that he was not attracted to her. Which
Wild.
okay.
Wild.
When Taylor and the girl that he is currently with, Clark, left the island, they did an Arby's commercial, and everybody was like, "Olandria wishes that were her."
We got the meats. Sorry.
Olandria, since leaving that island, this is why her current boyfriend, has set the bar high for her. Since leaving the island, that man had her flown out to Greece so that she could be a part of his bikini swimsuit launch, dropped the whole thing. They have a brand deal. They did a brand deal with Sweet Green. She wore a particular lipstick combination from NYX Cosmetics that they put together in a package, sold out 4 times. NYX, first of all.
NYX, not Nick,
not Nick,
NYX,
her guy, like
actual
NYX, the makeup cosmetic brand, NYX.
Yes.
They dropped the first time they dropped the collab, they dropped it with absolutely no heads up to anybody at like 4:00 in the morning, and the shit sold out in 30 minutes. They had to do it 4 more times. Okay. Wild behavior. She has since been to Fashion Week.
She has.
She walked for Sergio Hudson. I had something to say about the girl's walk. She's not a model. She wants to be an editorial model. She's not a runway model.
Right.
She ate down in Sergio Hudson. Her and Nick, her boyfriend, who is a model as well, also fashion-wise, ate. Nobody was seeing them that week. Ended up with a relationship with Alexander Wang. Just did another collab with Alexander Wang with another male model walking the streets of New York for a shoe. The Alexander Wang shoe is $600 and something. They have sold out the shoe.
Yeah. Okay. She just got a campaign with Angel Reese's shoes.
Sold out. So they said the regular sizes.
So crazy.
They said the regular sizes sold out. She got something with EOS, which I love the EOS body wash. Now I'm not gonna be able to get my body wash. Why? Because she was in there in the shower talking about she used EOS body wash. I'm sure my shit is sold out now. I'm sure if I go on Amazon to order my EOS, they're gonna tell me it's back ordered till December.
It's crazy.
The lesson that I am learning from Olandria is that, one, when you stay true to yourself, can nobody do shit to you. That's first and foremost. And 2, your life really can change in an instant.
In an instant. Like, I don't know that I would want to change my life the way that she had to change her life. That was some of the grossest shit I've ever seen.
Ever.
But like, I mean, I was locked in.
But to the point though, every time somebody does or says something nasty or mean to Olandria, it's like God and the universe are like, hold my beer.
Hold my beer, yeah. And she's been handling it like she's for somebody that's not coming from like media training or whatever. Maybe she has some now or whatever. Like she handles it so well. Everything is just like, listen, we're gonna take the high road here or whatever, because she knows she's not about to mess up no bags.
The craziest thing about this is that she has been in rooms with people who have been doing this for eons. And they are approaching her. Like, she's not approaching them for pictures. They are approaching her for pictures.
Yep.
She met Pat McGrath, who was on my wish list of people to meet because I just think she's amazing, as well as Danessa Myrick. She has met the both of them, and both of them have been like, my queen, my goddess, Olandria. Now in the Harper's Bazaar, she had on Danessa Myrick's makeup. And like, so I already know something's coming. Pat McGrath was in somebody's comments, and they was like, are we getting a Pat and Olandria something? And they just gave us the eye emoji. I already know something is coming. I blessed and highly favored. This is my crack of choice, and I'm not stopping. Okay.
I don't know how they top this for next year's what you call it, Love Island, because there's nobody gonna be bigger than this girl. I
This
don't see it.
it can't. They cannot. This run will be studied.
Yeah.
This will be it's only been 4 months. Not
Yeah.
only has she not stopped, but like while everybody else is doing like low tier, second tier things, she has the attention of Vogue editors. She has the
Listen,
attention of glamour editors, Teen Vogue, Cosmo.
yes. See, when the highest rungs of fashion start really paying attention to you, that's it. You've taken off. you've
She's
you've taken off.
all of 5'2", I think.
I don't
Okay.
even know. Yeah.
And Siriano, I think two of the outfits that she wore in the Harper's Bazaar was from Siriano, Christian Siriano.
That's one thing he does. He dresses literally everybody.
If you go to his Instagram, the amount of pictures of Olandria need to be studied. Okay. Also, just as a quick aside,
Put your
this
thumb
is a
down, girl. Put
reminder.
your
Oh,
thumb down.
sorry. This is a reminder to Black girls everywhere, Black people everywhere. Don't let them play in our faces. They tried to play in Ola's face. She's not pretty. She's not this. Don't nobody want her. And listen, okay? Some Black guy came out and said that her team paid for the Harper's Bazaar cover. He's in fashion. He knows.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Why would you lie like that?
Why don't everybody else pay to get into Harper's Bazaar? I'm just trying to understand. I'm just because if
Why
that's the
would you
case,
lie like that? $15,000. That's it for Harper's Bazaar?
the cover and like a 10-page spread or whatever it is, yo,
Just 15K?
crazy,
Oh, okay. Okay. Right.
crazy.
All right. Anyway, I love to see Black women win. I love to see unproblematic Black women win. I love to see Black American women win because I feel like a lot of times people have also with her tried to ask her, like where are you from? Like where's your family from? Trying to like equate her back to like Africa, which she has said, I'm from Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Black American and I'm not ashamed of that. More
Mm-hmm.
of that, please. Black people do not need to be from any place other than America to be valid. Let's stop that. Let's stop
Like,
that.
come on now.
Like you can just be Black American and be the shit. And let's not act like they're not because a lot of our cultures have taken from American culture. And I
Correct.
can say this because I am Antiguan and I've seen y'all be out here with y'all guns and shit thinking y'all emulating America, hip hop, whatever, whatever. Anyway, my parlay will forever hit because I am Team Olandria. I will never get off this crack shit.
Yeah.
Niggas out here running marathons with no training and beating his own personal record. It's something. The two of them is not normal. I don't know what's in their blood, but the two of
Yeah.
them is not normal, and I am here for it.
Very good. Very good. So, um, we all know where the Big Apple is, but do we know where the Minneapolis?
First of all, Jasmine actually sent me that same joke on TikTok, on Instagram, and I was supposed to do that. So I'm glad you did it instead. Because I was trying to remember what it was, and that's what it was.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Well, there it is. There it is.
They be trying. All of my jokes is wild. Like they're not funny, but they're just,
We're gonna find out.
Did you hear about the man who got turned into a giant penis?
I didn't today.
He was a real dick about it.
Okay. All right. Oh gosh.
My last one is my favorite.
Listen, Steve Jobs would have made a better president than Donald Trump. But that would have been like comparing apples to oranges.
I knew where that was going. I knew where that was going because that man, I cannot believe he really blew Bill Clinton. That will never not.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
man.
man.
Oh man.
Victoria's Secret and Smith and Wesson are merging. The new company is called Titty Titty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
I like my last one.
Okay. Why was the guitar teacher arrested?
Because he struck a chord.
For fingering a minor. Your face.
That is not at all what I expected.
Yeah.
This is my last one.
Mm-hmm.
How does a bald man run his fingers through his hair?
In his pants?
He cuts holes in his pockets.
Yes. Self-love. Sorry. Oh my God. Oh God.
Somebody gotta come get him. Oh my God.
What do you call a virgin lying on a waterbed?
A virgin lying on a waterbed. Dry humping?
Cherry float. VirgoSeasonShow.com is the website. VirgoSeasonShow@gmail.com is the email address. Please send us things. Let us know if we're missing topics that y'all wanted us to talk about. Let us know. Fix your face, girl.
He said.
Focused.
Just wow. You can also find us.
Wait, I'm not done yet, man. I'm not done yet.
Oh, you're not? Okay. My God.
Please subscribe to the show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can give us 5 stars. All that good stuff. Share it with your peoples. Let them know how ridiculous we are, and let them watch it, and then be the judge. You know, we need as many viewers as possible, as many ratings as possible, and your help can help us. Thank you.
Cherry float, he said. You can also find us at Virgo Season Show on YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. You can find Ryan at Black Ryan on TikTok and Instagram. And you can find me at Joyhdae at TikTok and Instagram.
That's right. Okay. All right. One more. How are Kentucky Fried Chicken and women the same?
You just out of pocket today. And I just... How, Ryan?
Once you take away the legs and the breast, you're just left with a greasy box to put your bone in.
Ryan!
I didn't write these jokes today. I did not.
Virgo season!